Hey guys, back again. I am going to do a little video, a little bit less on some of my training aspects, and just I'm going to go over 5 books that have helped me get to where I am today, not only in my training, but in the other aspects of my life. Just quickly go over them, and then I'm going to go a little bit into depth, might go into separate videos on each book, or there's 2 books that I think don't get recognized as much in these kinds of videos by other creators. So the first book, I got this one from my mom. She was a psychology teacher. I just kind of took it out of her bookshelf. Brain fart, but took it out of her bookshelf when we went on a beach trip and read it all the way through and was pretty astonished. And I've read this one 2 times through over the past 4 years, and I should probably read it more. But it's mindset, and so it really just goes into a bunch of different things about how you never really finish, you never really are, like you always have potential, and that's something that I always live by every day, and it's helped me approach a lot of different issues better. So I definitely recommend this book. It's one that I can read over and over again, and I think I'll always learn something from it. Another book that has really changed a lot for me and has set some of the things that I do today is The Power of Habit by Charles Dung. So this one, it's really has helped me ingrain the different habits that I want to, and I started reading this one junior year of high school. I read it 3 times total. It's whenever I really want to make a change in my life and I'm kind of at a pause point and I think I need to break through. I'll read this book so I can start getting ahead on those habits. Some of those things that it's helped me get on is drinking water, just drinking water, going to the gym, not eating out, things like that have just helped me get ahead a little bit on where I am today. So I think this one I definitely recommend. I like it. He has another book too, Smarter, Faster, Better, that I've read 2 times through as well, and I definitely recommend him. One book that I do not have with me because I've given it away so many times to people that I'm close to is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I think that one has definitely impacted me maybe the most, because now I'm at the point in my life where there's only certain people who I really care what they think, or there's only certain things that I care, like how it turns out, and I kind of keep those things important to me and close to me. And that book really opened my eyes to show me just how little does matter about some things and how some minuscule things we let get out of hand. And that book really just, I've read that one 4 times, and it's whenever I'm like trying to get over something or I'm going through an issue, and it really just helps me back away, see the bigger picture, and see what's really going on. So I definitely recommend that one and that author as well. Here's another book that I've read a couple times as well. So the next 2 are a little bit less recognized, and I just found them while I was at a used bookstore, and I thought they looked interesting. Pretty simple. They kind of go together. So The Tea of Piglet, let's see if you guys can see that, and The Tao of Po. So they're about Winnie the Pooh, kind of like based on that, but it goes into a little bit more in depth. The Tao of Po is just kind of describes the different characters and then goes into what Po does and just how he just kind of lets things go the way that they're going to be, and he doesn't fret so much or think too much. He just kind of does what he does, and it all ends up working out. And that one I like a lot. A lot of these books have just kind of helped me back away and see the bigger picture, and that one definitely, on the back here, just little summarization. What it says: while Eeyore frets, Piglet hesitates, and Rabbit calculates, and Owl pontificates, and Pooh just is. So it's kind of like just showing he just is what he is, and it ends up working out when he does that. And the next one, The Tea of Piglet, it goes into some in depth about how tiny Piglet is, but how he still makes an impact, and he still gets what he needs to get done and finds his way in these different circumstances. So these are based on Taoism, which I enjoy some of the aspects that it demonstrates in these books. And I recommend these books just for, they're short, not too long, about 150 to 250 pages between the two books. But they help you see different issues in a different mindset. And they're good reads, they're calming. It is still a story, so while these other books are less of a story, it's more like just kind of advice or things that you can live by. These are more of a story where you can actually read through the story and still learn the lessons. So those are just 5 books that have really taught me a lot, and I can always go back and read through, and I'll never be disappointed. And hopefully, I'm sure a lot of people have heard of the mindset and the power of habit, but hopefully I can put some people on the Tea of Piglet and the Tao of Po books and see if they can make a difference for you guys. But that's all I got for you guys for these books. I really recommend them. Go through a read. If you have any books that you view in the same way, leave them in the comments below. Maybe I can go to the bookstore and give them a read and see if I can get ahead and see if they can make a difference for me. So that's all I got for you guys pertaining these books. Thank you. You guys have a good day.